Hello everyone, this is Ken with Power Source Electric, and thanks for checking out our video on outlets. So I'm going to show you one right here. This is a white standard outlet, and we're going to take a look at the different parts of an outlet. First thing we're going to notice in the front, there's different slots. There's a longer slot, shorter slot. Longer slot is for our neutral wire or our white wire. The smaller slot is for our hot wire or our black wire. It could be red, but our colored wire is going to go over here. Then we take a look right here in the middle, and you're going to see a little small hole, and that's for our ground wire. We take a look in the back to see how the connections are made, and you're going to notice different colors. Take a look right here. There's a gold screw, and that's for our hot wire or our colored wire. On the other side, you're going to see a silver screw right here, and that's for our neutral wire or our white wire. Down below here on the bottom, you'll see a green screw, and that's for our ground wire or our bare wire. Could be green, could be bare, but that's where those different colors go on a standard outlet. Just because an outlet is different in color doesn't mean that there's anything different on how it's connected in the back. There's also another type of connection in the back of an outlet, and I don't like using them very much because most of the time or eventually this particular device in the back of the outlet becomes loose and causes problems later when you're 10 years later, all of a sudden you have a loose connection in your wall, and this seems to be the cause of it. It's a little hole. It holds a 14 gauge wire. You can strip your wire, stick it right in the back, and it will hold onto it snug. The problem is that little spring clip that holds it, over time the metal starts to corrode, and that spring becomes looser, and all of a sudden we have a loose connection inside our wall. So I tend to wrap the wire around the outlet screw, and then I know that my connection is tight and I don't have that problem with the little spring into the back of the outlet. So let's take a look at how the wire is connected to our standard outlet. Okay, now I've connected my wires to my outlet. You can notice that right here on the screw I put the wire connected to the screw. My ground wire, my bare wire connected to the screw. And if you take a look at how the hook that I put onto the wire goes over top of the screw, that's important because as I tighten that screw, I want the hook to go with the screwdriver. So I'm tightening the screw, it's tightening down the wire, and it's going in the same direction of the wire. So you can see how on the white wire it goes over top. I flip it around to the back, and you'll see the black wire is hooked underneath the screw, so that as I turn it, it turns with the screw. So that's how we're making our connection on our outlet. And if you have any questions about how to install an outlet, the different parts of an outlet, anything to do with an outlet, please hit contact us, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. Send your request, send your question, and thanks a lot for coming to take a look at our video on electrical outlets.